You wouldn't dream of going to the beach without sunscreen or sunglasses. In EMS, you wouldn't think about working on a patient without gloves or protective eyewear. On this episode, we're going to show you an innovative product that takes protection in EMS to the next level. I'm Chris Montera, and this is the Innovation Zone. When I was testing for National Registry, it was really interesting. Everybody would go in and go, "Scene safe, BSI." Well, the BSI was really gloves, goggles, some kind of gown, and maybe even a splash shield. Well, I'd really like to show you something from Prodaptive, a brand new device called the STAL Shield. The STAL Shield was invented by a physician and a paramedic to just give you another layer of protection while you're in the back of an ambulance. We all know the back of the ambulance isn't necessarily the most pretty place. And by that I mean you have things flying around, maybe some barf going here or there, maybe you have bloodborne pathogens that are getting sprayed up because somebody's coughing or they're not able to control their airway. Well, here's another way that we can just add a layer of protection from the really big things and even some of those microparticles that kind of tend to aerosolize when people cough or whatever. One obvious thing is you can put the yank hour suction device through it, and it will give you that extra layer of protection when you're putting it in their mouth and just covering. The really neat feature is that it covers both the nose and the mouth at the exact same time. Another nifty feature of the STAL Shield is you can introduce an irrigation bottle, or you can use it to irrigate a wound, irrigate an eye, and just, again, keeping all of that backsplash and all of the things that may come off of it from entering your mouth, your eyes, your nose, whatever. One of the other things that I really hated when I was in the field is that I would be suctioning somebody out with the yank hour tip and I would lay this down. Well, one of two things would inevitably happen. One, it would get dirty. It'd be nasty, and then you're looking around, it's full of rocks or dog hair, and then you're trying to figure out, how do I clean this off before I stick it back in the person's mouth? You don't want to do that. It's kind of bad form. Or if you're like me, sometimes I'm a little bit klutzy, and I'll lay this down and then I'll step on it and you'll break that tip and then it's useless. You have to go digging around your bag, you have to run back out to the ambulance to use the suction effectively. Well, the STAL Shield, after you've inserted it, has a really neat feature here on the end. It becomes a stand and will actually hold the suction tip up, keeping it clean and keeping it in visual field for everybody walking around to say, oh, there's definitely something there. Remember, BSI is an important factor for keeping us safe and healthy. The STAL Shield is a terrific device that can be used for suctioning and irrigation in the field and adds another layer of protection for you and your partner. Thanks for watching. I'm Chris Montera.